You are about to listen to an exclusive interview on Maximum Threshold Radio. Thanks for listening to us at MaximumThreshold.net. Horns up, fists in the air.
He's there.
Hey, man.
Hey.
Who's this?
Dominic and Michael.
Hey, guys. How are you?
Is this Neil Armstrong calling from the moon?
Hang on, I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Were you being attacked by a Yowie?
Yeah. I managed to wrestle him off now. He's slowly marinating, and I will enjoy him for dinner, I think.
That's my new Australian question. Is about the Yowie. I saw it on Animal Planet.
That's like our
Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, like your Bigfoot or Sasquatch.
Now, what does he look like out there?
Like the Australian woman?
I haven't seen him. I've only heard about him in books at school and stories and that sort of thing. But by all accounts, he's big and he's hairy and he's very loud and scary.
So he looks like the Australian women?
What city are you in?
Depends where you go, Mike.
What city are you in?
We're in Perth.
Oh, that's right.
We've got a reputation over here for being the country bumpkins.
It's like Murray Street over there, right?
Murray Street.
Yep, that's the main street, isn't it?
Yeah, that's one of the big ones.
I had fun over there back in the 80s.
Oh, you came to Perth in the 80s?
Yeah, I was there in 87.
Ryan probably wasn't even born then. You were probably born in the late 80s, huh?
I was born in the early 80s, but by the late 80s I was here, and I remember it being a very beautiful place.
Oh, we had
a lot of T-shirts that said "G'day from WA" getting around.
We had a blast going over there, especially like when we pulled in a port. 'Cause I was in the Navy. When we would pull in a port.
Oh, so you would have wound up in like Fremantle.
Oh yeah, I love Fremantle. Fremantle was awesome. I love that. So we were there.
I think the sailors always have a good time when they pull into Fremantle. Yeah, I always see a lot of very happy sailors walking around.
What they would do is they'd have a phone number given out to the people who lived out there. It was called Dial a Sailor, and you'd have the people out there that call in and say, "I'm looking for a sailor. They look like this, blah blah blah," and give a list, and then what we do is we put the name and number and stuff, the information up on our board, and we walk by and say, "Oh, I like this one, so I'll pick this number." Give them a call, and you get a date, and you get to eat a meal with them and stuff, and go out there with their daughters and stuff.
Finger bang them?
Yeah.
Is there a lot of finger banging going on in Australia?
Yeah, that's pretty much the mandatory first sexual experience is to go and get fingered in the dunes.
Yeah. How old were you when you first got fingered?
I'm still waiting for that glorious moment, Mike.
I was talking to Dom. Of course, the lead singer thinks it's all about him. I wasn't talking to you, Dom.
I know.
What was a woman in Fremont looking for when you called her? Was she looking for a short meatball with big tits?
Yeah, she was. As a matter of fact. You know, somebody like a really young, hot-looking Santa.
Actually, Dom was a good-looking fellow when he was in the Navy. He didn't have those baloney tits then.
I didn't. No, they're more like hard salami.
Now he's Damabides. So, in case we have technical difficulties, tell everybody where they can find all the info and music and tour dates and buy merchandise from you guys down under.
The best place, I have to direct everybody to our website. That's www.ragdollrock.com. And but I would say that at the moment the most current for tour dates and that sort of thing would be the Facebook page, which is facebook.com/ragdollrock. So yeah, check it out and get in touch with us. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, I know you guys are coming over.
The sales pitch is over.
I know you gentlemen or blokes are coming over to America to do some touring. You got some festivals lined up. Do you want to tell everybody about those?
Yeah, at the moment we're lined up to play the Rocklahoma Festival in Pryor, Oklahoma. That's Memorial Day weekend. And yeah, we're playing with there's some pretty big names on that bill. We're pretty excited to be part of that again. That'll be the third year in a row that we've been able to come out there. So any excuse to tour, Mike.
Nice. Hopefully you'll be able to come up with this away.
I have a
That would be.
Yeah, we're working on that at the moment. We've got a few dates leading up to Rocklahoma. We've got I think we've got a show in Oklahoma City. We've got one in Tulsa, and then we've got the weekend at Rocklahoma. And then I think we're heading up. The plan is to sort of head up through Kansas way and sort of try and make our way north. But we're still putting a few things together, and hopefully we'll get out to where you boys are.
I know that week of Rocklahoma down in Texas, it's supposed to be like a massive festivals going on down there. It's at I forgot what it's called.
South by Southwest.
I don't know if it's that, but it's some big Texas jam that they have going on down there, and it's supposed to be putting up pretty damn good lineup of bands that whole weekend out there too. There's bands that are leaving Rocklahoma and they're going right down to Texas to play shows down there that weekend.
Yeah, there's a lot of the bands that are doing Rocklahoma are also playing at there's kind of this revolving lineup, but with a few sort of core headliners doing a whole string of festivals all up and down. There's a Rock on the Range. There's Welcome to Rockville. And then even there's one down in Florida somewhere. I know there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. It's actually really exciting. It's an exciting time to sort of go over there because last time we were there, we managed to catch a Marilyn Manson and Alice Cooper show, and I think this time I'm hoping to catch a few other sort of bands that are touring through, because just bands that don't really come to Australia, or if they do, they're it's a bit hard to go and get to see them. So that's one thing we do love about coming to the States is there's just so much going on all the time.
Are you guys doing the Rock on the Range as well as with that core group you were talking about, or no?
No. The only at the moment at this stage, the only one we've got confirmed is Rocklahoma. But if anyone's listening and can help us out, we'd love to play those other ones.
Get on it, Dom.
I'm on it. Like white and rice.
Dom's
on the case.
That's right.
That means nothing will happen.
He's on a case of Malamars.
What's a Malamar?
I have no idea. I just heard it in an American TV show once. I thought it was like some kind of sweet food. And I've never seen Don, but you make him out to be quite a fan of sweets and grease. So.
Yeah, preferably together.
That's right.
Yeah.
You better hurry up and get to America before they have to cut his foot off, because he's got the beaties.
I don't know why I'm laughing. That's tragic. That's tragic.
Well, think of the money he'll save on shoes.
That's right. I only got to buy one. I can wrap the nub with a glove.
I want you to bring me some Vegemite.
Some Vegemite, okay.
Yes.
I'll send a little bit, because even a big guy like you, a little bit can take guys like you right down if you haven't had it before. So,
well, I'm not.
I'll bring little samples.
I got giant nuts, but I'm not, and a big nose, but I'm not really a big guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Michael's kind of he's kind of sissy skinny.
I'm not sissy skinny. I just don't have man titties like you.
Lie, just on your back.
Got something to grab onto when I'm getting that first finger banging.
That's right.
My Australian rite of passage by a Yowie. Do you ever wonder how shit doesn't stick into the Yowie's fur after they take a dump?
I did think about that. So I heard that it's true that the Sasquatch, that they have children and stuff like that.
They have to have children.
They just not that. They're not chasing that one really, really old Sasquatch running around the forest that they had that film on. I heard that these people that they were actually hunting them, and they shot a baby one. It was just walking, and it was like going to its mother, and they shot and killed it. Then they went back to get it, and I guess the mother came back and took their the baby Sasquatch away. And I guess
so. They killed the Sasquatch, but then they didn't have the Sasquatch to show anybody
That's
the
right.
Sasquatch.
Yep.
That sounds like bullshit.
Yeah, well, I agree. I heard the whole story on that one.
I think you just made
People
up the
have
story.
believed in crazier things, I suppose.
And then there was balloons tied to one of them,
That was a monkey.
and it flew away.
That's just crazy.
Get well soon, balloon.
You buy
Sponsored
me,
by-
monkey?
Aw,
Dom's having flashbacks.
I am.
So what are you doing over
So
there?
what else do you guys want to know?
Everything. How did you come to be such a huge fan of Whitesnake?
I don't know actually.
That's you,
I
right?
just kind of I heard David Coverdale singing first when I got like a Deep Purple greatest hits, and I heard him singing, and I was like, hang on, this doesn't sound like the same guy singing. So I did a bit of research and figured out who he was and what else he had been up to since, and just really enjoyed it. I like a lot of the older stuff because it's a little like more of the bluesy kind of stuff. But there's just some classic songs from the the later 80s kind of stuff. Like when you were into them and stuff.
Yeah. So being Australian, I have to ask.
Oh, here we go.
Can you? Rick Springfield's going to be here next Saturday. Can you make a call? Aren't you all related, all you Aborigine bastards? Call and hook me up with some tickets because they're expensive. And Dom couldn't make it happen.
I dropped the ball.
I don't know how to get in touch with Rick. I'll have to ask. But you're right. It is that easy. I won't have to. I'll just grab the next person that walks past, and I'm sure they'll be able to. Someone will know someone.
Well, remember, his real name is Springthorpe, so someone might get confused.
Have you ever had him on the show?
No, we tried. I've seen him in concert probably like 10 times.
Okay. Because when I speak to him, I'll mention it. I'll tell him, look, get tickets for this guy. Go on his show.
Yeah.
Show him a good time, and yeah.
Tell
But then
him
you owe me, Mike.
Tell him I went to school with him.
Yeah.
That may help.
Yeah, Dom went to school with everybody.
We did some online courses.
University of Phoenix?
No, the Artist Institute. AI.
No, I'm serious because I'm a big Rick Springfield fan. You got a week to work on it.
All right. I'll do my best.
And if you do come through this way, we'll treat you to our hospitality.
I'm looking forward to it. Maybe we can get to work on that finger banging.
Let's just keep this professional, buddy. I got the finger once from a South African, and that was enough.
Oh, jeez.
That was his dentist.
Yeah, it was my dentist. It was my doctor. We call him Vlad the Impaler. Yeah. If you want to get back there, you better have some money. Yeah.
Yeah. So, who else you got on the show later on, or am I it?
You're it.
We had Rich Ward. Sorry, you had to call in later for my man crush. Dom set.
Oh no, that's okay.
Dom set that up for my Valentine's Day present.
I did.
That's really sweet.
Made his panties wet.
Purely
for this one.
platonic.
Yeah. No, I understand that, of course.
I mean, if I'm going to take a shot across the grape, there's got to be a lot of money involved.
Or Rich Ward.
Everybody has their price. Dom's just happens to be a couple fried Twinkies
and a Roman burger.
He doesn't know
What's
what a
a
Roman
Roman
I
burger.
knew you were going to ask.
A Roman burger. Do you want to tell him, or do you want me to?
Go on, you can tell him.
Okay, because if you tell him, you'll start talking like real deep, sexy, like very white baby.
I was going to say, his will start to sound like one of those 800 numbers.
You know the funny thing is, he's short, a little shorter. He's like Gary Coleman height, but
Webster.
He doesn't eat that much.
I have very slow thyroid.
Go ahead, tell him you got big bones.
And big ass ribs.
He's got big bones wrapped in big fucking fat. He's not like morbidly obese. I just pick on him to keep his diabetes numbers down. But so if he talks about the Roman burger, he's going to get a boner. Okay, so here's what a Roman burger is. It might only be like an Ohio thing. I don't know. It's at this place called Mr. Hero. And what it is like a sub hoagie, whatever kind of sandwich you want to call it. It's on one of those buns, and it's got hamburger patties, lightly fried salami.
Yeah, hard salami. Yeah,
hard salami, cheese, lettuce, oil,
How you doing over there, Don?
onions, tomatoes, and mayo. I like to get mine without the onions, tomato, and mayo.
I'm rubbing one out right now.
He is. Where's your other hand?
All right, I've just Googled it, and they look intense.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
I like to call them the anus burger because within like 3 minutes, it's shooting out of my anus. But god damn it, it tastes so good going in.
Yeah, back in.
Like, did you ever you go out and you start drinking and you know you're going to be hurting tomorrow and you say fuck it and you just keep going? That Roman burger is that. You know you're just, you might as well just take a broken bottle and shove it right in your asshole because that's what it's going to feel like, and you still eat it anyway.
Just eat it on the toilet.
Exactly. That would be.
You wouldn't be
gross.
the first.
Do you eat on the toilet, Dom?
No, I haven't.
I don't eat.
But that's a good idea.
I like to keep.
But you know what? You actually can do that if you turn around and face the other way on the toilet, because then you got the little you got a little table right behind you where you can put your food on there and stuff and a drink. You ain't gotta go anywhere.
I don't want to eat in the toilet.
That's ingenious.
If you just got to decorate it up enough, and you'll get past it. Give it a couple shots, and hey, you may do that forever.
No.
Why?
I might take a bite of pizza and jump in the shower, like the last bite and jump in the shower. But I ain't never eating while I'm peeing or pooping.
Well, how about if you put a little candle on the back of that?
No.
And you're facing it. Like the next time you go out, like in my bathroom there, we got the mirror there.
No.
You can look at yourself and just picture, because I got a flower there. You take the flower off, you put like a little tablecloth there, set it up as if it was a dinner table, and there you go. It's perfect.
Can I just interject and just say, like, I'm silent over here, but I'm enjoying this. Like, please don't take my silence for boredom.
Oh no,
this is a beautiful moment. I'm learning a lot about you guys.
Well, I know because I believe I'm friends with you and the guys on Facebook, and I see your band stuff. Are you a vegetarian or a full blown vegan?
When people ask me this question, I usually answer by saying I'm a human being who tries to stick to a vegan diet. And basically what that means is I try not to eat anything that was made with animal products. I don't eat any meat. I don't eat any dairy, and I don't eat eggs. So I mostly eat fruit and vegetables and seeds and nuts and that sort of stuff.
Damn, it's like a squirrel.
Yeah. We often joke I eat like a bird. So yeah, it's a bit funny. Like in the band, the guys always laugh about what I eat and how I sort of hunt and gather. Well, not quite hunt, but forage.
So aren't you in essence stealing from the animals that you're caring about and saving by eating their food?
That's a good question. You're killing them.
Well, and that's pretty much the I saw a T-shirt the other day. It said, "I'm a vegetarian not because I love animals, but because I hate plants."
Nice.
So that was.
Like, do you your choice to basically be the vegan, is that because of animal rights or because of health, or what is the reason?
It's mostly for health. I mean, if it was for animal rights, it's not such a bad thing. You know, that's like I can understand why people would do it for animal rights, but yeah, I just kind of over the years, just playing around, I worked out just certain foods didn't make me feel very good after I ate them, and at the moment this one's the one that's worked the best for me. You know, I'm not ruling it out. I'm not sort of saying this is it, and you know, it's a religion or anything like that. God forbid. But no, I'm just this one works. So I'll stick to it for now.
Because I have a good friend who went first. He gave up dairy for health reasons. Then he gave up meat, and then he got into the animal rights. So he started out for health. And he got into, and he won't even drink like beer unless it's certified vegan or whatever. I don't know what, like the little symbol, like they don't like the little kosher symbol. I don't know what the vegan symbol is. And
the vegan mafia, their little logo, little stamp.
But he actually will not drink a beer that is not like
from an animal.
No. I don't know what the word is. I guess approved for vegan lifestyle. Are you that? Yeah, are you like that too?
No. In short, no. I don't. I mean, for me, that doesn't affect me because I don't really drink beer anyway. But now, what happens is when you do, because I did the same thing. I stopped eating dairy because I never liked the taste of milk or stuff, and I started to go off cheese, and so I just cut out dairy, and just like that, I started feeling a lot better. And then, I stopped eating. I mean, I never really ate a lot of red meat either. Whenever I had like a steak or something, I didn't feel too good, so I started cutting that out. I used to just eat fish, and then, in the end, it was like, well, I don't really like to eat dairy. I'm tired of eating all of this, tuna, because that's about the only fish I used to eat anyway. So I just cut that out, and so I just went vegetarian. And something does happen when you stop eating, what you could call dead food, and you start eating, plant-based food. Something does change in you. You do start to, you can't help but think of it in those terms. So it's no surprise that some people do make that radical turn and go, full-blown activist, marching and demonstrating and that sort of thing. But I think it just depends on how much time you have and how extreme a personality you are.
Well, the good thing is it's not a preachy thing; it's a personal thing for him, which is good. Yeah. But so lifestyle, I know because it is kind of a lifestyle, the vegan thing. Would you?
Oh, yeah, very much so. Yeah.
Would you eat a girl's pussy who was an omnivore, or does she have to be a vegan as well?
I don't know, actually. I don't know what the ethical. I don't know what the vegan, society's stance is on that. But personally, it wouldn't matter too much. Although I'm pretty sure vegans would probably taste and smell a little better.
They wouldn't smell like fish, huh? What would it smell like?
I'm not sure.
Cabbage?
I actually don't know.
Ew,
coleslaw?
That's disgusting.
Coleslaw?
Nuts and twigs?
Kimchi?
Oh, there's nothing worse than the smell of fucking
kimchi. Damn.
Hey, we have a question in the chat room from Jeff's 37th pentagram.
Okay.
If you had to bang one, who would you choose? Dom or that sloth-looking guy donk from Crocodile Dundee?
Okay. I reckon... So this is for me, is it, or for you, Mike?
Wait, what do you mean, is this for me?
Is this for me to answer, or is this for you to answer?
This is for you. This is from a fan.
All right. I would say probably... I'd probably go with Don.
Aww.
Because you know, I've seen that donk guy, and I don't think he'd be very gentle. So I'm sure I could probably just bring along a Roman sandwich. What do you call it? A Roman burger?
Yeah, that's it.
And just
that's it. You ain't
just get that guy blissed out. You know,
that's all it takes.
So that Roman burger and Dom eating on the toilet probably doubly disgusted you, being a vegan and all.
Come on, like you never eaten on the back of the toilet before.
Oh, well, you know, last time you called in, you know, my old high school girlfriend Tina is the one who turned me on to you guys.
Yeah.
She was a vegetarian.
She's eating in the back of the toilet?
No, we'd go through the drive-thru and she would get a Whopper with no meat.
What?
Which is just a bun, lettuce, tomato, and whatever condiments and shit they put on it. It's like, really?
Damn.
It's crazy.
I have the meat to go.
Yeah, it's like,
that's because I thought
I have a Whopper with no meat.
You sure she wasn't Jewish, and she was trying to get a discount on the sandwich? Because you can do that.
They don't give you a discount. They charge you full price.
No, McDonald's. If you ask them with no meat.
Well, this was like 1990. This is a lifetime ago.
Oh, damn, that is a long time ago.
And the meat's probably the least expensive thing in the burger.
I believe it.
Oh, so does vegan pussy smell like?
Yes, true.
Does vegan pussy smell like flowers or compost?
I'd go with
compost. I don't know, actually. I'm kind of new to this whole thing, so I haven't really. I don't know who's vegan and who isn't around here. You know. Oh. But I should put a question out there. That's actually a pretty good question.
That is a good question.
Yeah, we need to do a survey and have it on Family Feud.
Actually, I was watching that show when I was in your country last year, and there was this one scene where one of the answers up on the board, it was something like they had to answer something a doctor would give you, something your doctor would give you.
The finger.
So people were like prescription, and they were pills, and he would give you diagnosis or whatever it was. And one of the ones, because they struck out, and then it came up like they were revealing all of the ones that were up there, and one of them was finger in the butt. And like, it was like, what fucking show is this? You know, we used to have Family Feud in Australia, but never ever did it talk about fingers in the butt.
It's a new age, my man. Did you ever get the finger from the doctor? Dom, I know you have.
I haven't really had any issues just yet.
I had that happen last time I went and saw my podiatrist.
I'm kind of like, what's that, man?
I said I had that done to me last time I went to see my podiatrist, foot doctor.
Dude, I got it. And it's not like a pain thing. It's a humiliation thing because you're like bent over.
Lift a leg up.
No, you bend over, and next thing you know, some guy's finger in your brown, you know?
And he's smiling.
And he's just checking.
Mouth open.
I know it's like he's checking for something with his finger in there. And all of a sudden his tongue's in there. He's like, I really got to get in here good.
And he's cradling your nuts, too.
And I'm like, dude, you got like 20 minutes to cut that out. Next thing I know, I'm getting a rusty trombone.
That's right. That's all under medical, though, man. You got to get that done. Was it biannually? You got to get that done.
I don't know. It was like 5 years ago.
Oh,
I haven't gone back. My friend just got.
What was that like? Do you mind me asking? What was going on that you had to go and have that done?
I had a full physical, and he said, "I told you he's South African." He's like, I don't do a South African accent. He's like, it is never too young to start looking.
Oh, yeah, I bet he said that.
It's like
pretty thing like you walked in
and licking his chops and rubbing his hands together.
I go make it nice and warm for you.
I think I asked him if I could get drunk first, and he said no. I was getting like a full physical, blood work and all that shit. And
did he like elbow you in the back of the head?
no, but
A donkey punch?
He didn't give me a good wipe afterwards. I drove away. I had to stop at Kentucky Fried Chicken and go in the bathroom and wipe out.
Did he just throw in?
He fucking cream pied me.
Did he literally toss a napkin at you and walked out the door?
No,
I feel like
he wiped me with something and smacked my ass.
Dan, that was a hump and dump. That's what you were.
I know, dude. It's like, push it out. He gave me the pink sock. But my friend yesterday got an endoscope. Is that what they call it? When they shove it whatever.
Spit roast.
They did it right down his throat, and then he got the colonoscopy. Yeah. And they said, well, if they do use the same tube, make sure they go up top first, because it's a natural lube.
Yeah.
And he said, dude, I woke up and
my breath smelled like shit.
He's like, I woke up and the tube was still in me, and they pulled it out. He's like, I really didn't feel anything. I go, did your mouth taste like shit?
Damn.
Oh, too soon?
Hate it when it happens.
Maybe that's what's happened to a few people I know.
I mean, I understand it's a health issue, but I think my doctor likes to root around.
He does.
You know, the funny thing is my mom works for him now.
Yeah.
And I think she's totally into anal.
Oh, she probably is.
I think so.
Good Lord.
Damn. Well, you'd have
How did
to
you work
be.
that one out?
That's at the dentist office.
Well,
right?
she's got 4 kids already, so she's either...
Ah, right, yeah. So it's only natural.
She's either doing that or she's making mouth babies. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about the mouth babies. I think she's saying butt babies.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm not looking forward to getting that.
Still,
what's that?
you guys,
is
you
that
guys
a
are sort of
car?
breaking up a bit. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Was that a car that,
All right.
or a helicopter that went over?
So you in a subway?
I was just near the air conditioner.
They have electricity over there?
Yeah. No, well, you see, I mean, there's a little boy, and I mean a little boy. He's like just pedaling it. You know what I mean? I just had to go.
I thought someone was just blowing you.
The fan for us.
Nice, like a rickshaw.
Yeah, pretty much.
For everybody who's tuning in right now, want to let them know who you are and what band you're with?
Ryan, I'm calling from Perth, Australia. I play in a band called Ragdoll, and check us out at ragdollrock.com or facebook.com/ragdollrock.
Yes, that's nice young.
And then do I have to say that I got to say you're on maximum threshold? Is that it?
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet, but good practice.
That's good practice. So when you do the promo ID, you got to say something about banging a yowie or something.
That's right.
These guys are nice, up and coming. You could say you're hard. You'd say you're hard rock, wouldn't you?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like they got a lot of that.
Yeah.
They got a lot of that late '70s vibe to them. Check them out. Don't turn it up too loud to overpower the guest.
I don't want to do that.
So, but they're going to be hitting the States here soon, so keep your eyes peeled for them. Give them some support.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah. So, what do you do when you're in Australia? Do you guys tour around there?
We don't really get the chance to tour Australia very much because, I mean, we're not really as well known over here as we are in the States. But like we tell everybody, it's more a population thing. You know, in the States you can drive an hour, and you'll see 2 different cities or 2 towns, you know, which have the population that we have here in Perth. You know, so it's like a capital city, or one of our capital cities, you know, every hour and a half over there. Whereas over here, it's just more spread out. So, you know, that sort of small niche population that'll come and see a rock band. It's the same sort of percentage of people, but it's just, you know, by sheer weight of numbers. America just turns out such huge crowds for us.
How was your reception like over in Sydney? Have you guys got to play over there?
No, we haven't had the chance to go over east. We've had some. I think we've had a bit of radio play here and there on smaller stations, and and we've got a few. I mean, we've got fans over there. We've got demand to go over there and play. But it's just and it's just a matter of figuring out, which one would be most worth our while. And at the moment, it's sort of at the end of the day, if we're going to spend money touring, it's more in our interest to go over to the States and or even over to Europe or somewhere else like that where there just is there's that demand for it, and the people really over here. It's by the time people come to the venue, they've paid money to get in. The booze costs an absolute fortune. So, they'll come and watch you, but they're not really. A lot of the time, they're not really taking anything away with them. I mean, not that that's what we do it for, but it's just we know what when we go to the States, we sell out our merch, and come back with a score, scores and scores of new interested fans. That we just don't get that kind of love, that kind of interest over here. So it wins out every time, to go over to the States or, take that international holiday. It's a nice excuse, like I said.
Yeah.
Have you guys got to tour Europe or Asia Minor?
No, at the moment we've had we're having a look at in September. We've been invited to play in Hungary. And we know a few bands over in Europe, and I mean the place that we're due to play in Hungary is we worked out it was only 3 hours from say Venice, Italy, and we know a band called Rhyme in Italy who have said that they'd love to work with us if ever we make it over there. So we'll try and look at something like that, and that's actually someone you guys should check out. I don't know if you've heard of them or if you've heard any of their stuff. We played at Rocklahoma with them last year, and I know they toured the States. They were fantastic. And so we're looking at that, and with any luck, we'll get to see a bit of Europe this year as well. Otherwise, there's always next year.
So, did you name yourself after the Aerosmith song Ragdoll?
No. People always ask that, actually. And that's the thing is, none of us in the band are really. I mean, I wouldn't say we're big Aerosmith fans. So I hadn't heard that song until we came up with the name Ragdoll. But that's funny you say that as well, because so many times last year when we were touring the States, right before we went on, the sound guy would put that song on. So it sort of became our unofficial. Like without us even wanting it to, it's sort of, people started to associate it with us.
Yeah, because if you were going to name yourself after an Aerosmith song, you should have done like Dude Looks Like a Lady or Don't Want to Miss a Thing or what other fucking stupid. No, Dream On's a great song. I'm thinking of bad Aerosmith songs like Don't Want to Miss a Thing. Loving an Elevator isn't bad. I'm more of a greatest hits Aerosmith fan, and you're saying all the greatest hits. Oh, God. Jaded's not bad. Pink's not bad. I don't like that either. So,
Janie's got a gun?
You said, yeah, Janie's got a gun. That's another shitty fucking one. Big 10-inch record. Since the last time we talked, have you worked on the memorial concert for Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter?
It's been challenging. Yeah, we've run into a few obstacles there with funding and sponsorship and even finding acts that are willing to cooperate. But no, we're not letting it deter us. We're going to really put our heads together and try and come up with something soon.
That would be. I think that is the last thing that would propel you from where you're at to being a humongous band, along the lines of Nitro.
Definitely, yeah. Just ride his coattails all the way to the top, I think.
If you guys, if some band offered you a world tour, playing like arenas, who would your dream gig be, like opening or co-headlining with on tour?
It's a tough one. At the moment, I'd like to work with. I'd love to work with a band called King. They're pretty cool, but like a big like headline and act. Oh shit, I don't know. You put me on the spot here. I'm trying to think which audience would respond to us the best. See, I'm overthinking it.
Yes, you are. Be greedy.
Do you know what?
What would
do you know
be
what? I'm going to say Kiss. I'm going to say Kiss because our drummer loves Kiss, and I would love to see him. I'd love to see his face every night when we play with Kiss. That'd be awesome.
Now, what are your thoughts on Kiss and having two guys wearing the original makeup that aren't original band members?
I'll be honest with you, Mike. I have never, ever considered that. I've never thought about that, so I don't really think about that. But I can understand, because I've met a lot of Kiss fans, and I understand that some of them take it very seriously. So I can understand why a lot of them would be pissed off, especially because Kiss already had other members who came up with their own makeup. Like I forget their names, but
Eric
the other guys
Carr,
that were in
Vinnie
the band.
Vincent. Vinnie Vincent did the
They had different makeup, didn't they? But there was still an incarnation of Kiss that wore makeup. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? Would you pink sock Paul Stanley to get on that world tour?
What's pink sock? I doubt I'm going to like it.
It's where like in porn where you have too much anal sex and you have to tuck your like colon or whatever that thing is back in, so it looks like a pink sock hanging there.
I get you.
I hate it when it happens.
So, would you pink sock Paul Stanley to get on that Kiss World Tour?
Oh, hell yeah.
Fucking hell. Oh, man, that's a... Yeah, all right. Yeah, for Cam. I'll do it for Cam.
All right. Would you
did you ask him the question, what was the price that it would take for him?
No. Go ahead.
No, go on. You say much better.
You already disgusted him with your Roman Burger shitting story.
We usually talk like this stuff with people in Australia, don't we?
Yeah.
We always have these topics.
Well, what was that one? We had this band on. I can't remember who they were. They were like just total like dried up dog shit personality wise. They didn't.
I don't even remember who they were.
They were one of Chipster's bands or whatever, and they were just like the most boring interview. And then I started like trying to talk with an Australian accent, and all of a sudden they came to life. And like
they understood you.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That didn't help.
Yeah, it was. They were just awful. And then as soon as I started talking, like as soon as I said "tie me kangaroo down, sport," they just like they lit up. They're like, "Oh, you come from the land down under?"
And it rains, but it thunders.
No, where women go and men something or something.
Men plunder. Something.
Did I get to ask you this last time? Did you ever have your groceries bagged by the lead singer of Midnight Oil?
No, he wouldn't actually bag them. Or if he did, they'd be in environmentally friendly paper bags. Because he wound up as head of the Greens.
Oh, isn't he? He's all political, right?
Yeah. I mean, Midnight Oil were always. I think they were always pretty political.
Or was it Dave Evans, the original singer of AC/DC?
No, he was the original AC/DC singer.
Yeah.
But the Midnight Oil singer was Peter Garrett. He's I don't know if he's still an MP. I don't know. I don't keep up with the politics here.
I heard he's really huge down there.
What, in his pants?
Dave Evans?
No, not Dave Evans. Dave Evans moved to Texas.
He's really huge down there, like in his pants.
No, I don't.
What do you guys call camel toe in Australia?
They got camels.
Camel toe.
Camels.
No, they say camel toe here.
Because I know in Canada they call it moose knuckle.
Oh, that's the bigger knuckle. That's fat chick camel toe.
And I thought in Australia they called it a mumbler.
I have heard that as well, actually, because the lips are moving, but you can't hear talking.
Crikey.
I think that's what they say. That's it. That's the.
So how old is Mindy? Was it Mindy down there?
It's Bindi,
what?
not Mindy.
Bindi.
Oh, Bindi.
Yeah,
I think they
heard she's
don't they
looking.
live in America?
Heard she's looking hot.
Is there like an Olsen twin countdown clock?
I think there is.
How old is Bindi now?
Probably
guys
17 and a
know?
half.
Let's look that up. Hold on a minute. Bindi Irwin. You know what was
pretty
crazy?
popular on there.
His wife wasn't bad looking.
No.
He scored himself a nice American Sheila.
Yeah, he did.
Did I say that right?
Yeah, Sheila.
I heard that you like gobbies. What are gobbies?
Gobbies. They're blowjobs.
Oh, do you like to give them or receive them?
You mean me or Australians in general?
You.
I like to receive them.
Okay.
Yeah, no, definitely. I definitely like to receive them.
And do Australian women shave their vaginas?
Yeah, I think it's becoming more the fashion to have. I think less is more down there.
Okay, here's a news
general
break.
consensus.
Dom, stop yanking your meat to the
Roman burger?
Bindi. She's only 15.
Oh, I stopped. Yeah, that's too young.
Yeah, that's way too young.
Yeah. Well,
What's the age of consent in Australia?
I actually don't know. I think it's 16. I think it's 18, but if you're under 18, then it's 16. I think that's the rule. Like I think, 16-year-olds are old enough to have sex, but only with. Oh fuck! I don't know. Actually, you're asking the wrong guy. I don't want to get anybody into trouble.
Well, are there any pedophiles around you could ask?
nah.
Just stick to above 18, and I reckon, I was going to say no one gets hurt, but then at least you're not getting into too much trouble.
Yeah, I like to. I'm weird. I don't think I would want a girl like under 30-ish, like in her 30s. I'm just weird.
Like under in her 30s. That's your
30
I
to
reckon.
30.
Yeah, no, there's
30 to 30, like 3 to 45, maybe. That's my range. I want someone I could talk to after I come in like 2 seconds.
yeah.
You want to have them compliment you
I want a girl to understand that I'll do better next time.
and give you the opportunity.
Yeah. Don't make me be a sleep bandit mentor style. So we're gonna have to wrap it up in a minute or two because we got.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we
We're having so much fun.
We have time constraints. Well, you can always call back when you're closer to coming over or coming on Dom's tits.
Yeah, no, I will. And I was saying the reason I put off trying to set something up sooner is because I hadn't sent you guys anything. So I want to let you guys know I feel bad about not sending a T-shirt or something yet. So what I'll do is I'll try and get something out before I call in next, so that when I do call in, you guys can thank me in front of everybody for sending you something nice.
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right.
Yeah, sounds good.
We'll send you a Roman.
So make sure. So like when make sure I get your details so I know where to send shit.
Okay.
Well, it probably would be cheaper for you to just fly over here than to send a package.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
No, I've sent a few things recently. It's not too bad. And I don't mind spending that kind of money on you guys. Come
Okay.
on.
All right then.
Sounds good.
So, one more time, Ryan, before we let you go, tell us where everybody can find all your info.
Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/ragdollrock, or check us out on the World Wide Web at ragdollrock.com. Or check us out on YouTube. We're under Mr. Ragdoll Rock. We've got a YouTube channel. And look for Leon, Cam, and myself on Facebook and Instagram at Ragdoll Rock. And yeah, that's pretty much Ragdoll or Ragdoll Rock. You'll find us.
I'm trying to find the video for Break You to play, and I can't.
Oh no, it's a video. It's a video for All I Want.
That's what you want us to. We played that before while you were having a problem calling in.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah,
Are you trying to find the video or the audio? Did you say?
Well, we could just put the audio up. Where do we find that?
Yeah, because I don't think we've got a video for Break You.
Where do
I think we're still working on that.
Where do we find that so we can play that after, when you're off?
You can find the video for All I Want on our YouTube channel, but at the moment, yeah, we haven't got one for Break You. We're still working on that one, and that's going to be launched next month over here in Perth. So that'll probably be our last Perth show before we head over.
Do you have that on your website so we can play the audio?
Do you want me to send you guys the link and you can find it on YouTube?
Well, I have it on my. I actually have the CD, but I can't hook it up to the computer. Or can I hook?
You mean you want to play Break You?
Yeah.
Oh, I could do this right here. I got it.
I think if you go into
Oh, I got it. Don't worry, I got this under control.
You got it?
Yeah, I just realized I could plug my phone into the thing. I'm not very smart.
You figured it out, man. You are.
I'm smart.
Don't doubt yourself.
I'm a big boy. I know.
Yeah, there you go. You figured it out.
Let's
you learned something.
Yeah. Yeah, see? Well, we want to thank you for your time, Ryan. What is it like? Is it like Monday afternoon over there or something?
No. It's coming up to lunchtime on a Sunday.
Oh.
So it's nice. There's been a lovely way to spend my Sunday morning.
By this time tomorrow, I will be halfway to Chicago to go see Trouble.
Oh, fantastic. That sounds great.
You want to go?
I'd love to, yeah.
Well, get your ass over here. We'll eat some Roman burgers.
That's right.
And
drink some Twisted Teas.
You can have the tomatoes and onions that I don't have on the sandwich.
Perfect.
And I'll just give you the meat.
Tom's always giving someone the meat.
I know.
Jack Sprat could eat no fat. His wife could eat no lean.
That's right.
I think there's a rhyme or something like that.
So, and I think the next rhyme is spread your legs and I'll take what's in between.
Yep.
Something
nice
like
one. We should form a rap duo, Mike.
Yeah, I'm MC Shylock, the Hebrew Hammer.
All right, guys. Thanks very much for having me, hey?
Thank you. Look forward to seeing you in the States. Did you just cut him off?
No.
Oh, no. I think I cut him off. Sorry. Cheers, guys.
Take care, Ryan. I thought we lost you.
Cheers, bye.
All right, here you go, everybody. This is Ragdoll from the EP All I Want Is Everything. It's available on iTunes. Check this song out, Break You.
Just another notch in her belt. Heart
You have just listened to an exclusive interview on Maximum Threshold Radio. Thanks for listening, and please visit us at MaximumThreshold.net.